Hi everyone and welcome back to Gabor's Crypto. Wouldn't it be great if rather than investing in traditional large coins like Cardano, Bitcoin, Ethereum, you could invest in startup crypto projects? Bigger risk, bigger reward. Well, look no further. Initial DEX Offering, or also known as IDO, might be the answer for you. If you remember the past session, we looked at the 10 ways to make gains in the crypto world. Today we're looking at the fourth way, IDOs, the way to invest in early crypto startups. Let's get started. What is an IDO? IDO stands for Initial DEX Offering, where DEX is decentralized exchange. We covered that in the past. There are also similar terms like ICOs, IBOs, or INOs. They are somewhat different. We're not looking at them today. ICOs were very popular in 2017 and 2018. IBO and INO relatively new terms in the crypto world. If you want to participate in an initial DEX offering, you can do it two ways usually. Either you can do it via direct allocation, which is more rare, or more frequently through launchpads. In an IDO, there are several rounds. The first one is the seed round, or the round for strategic investors. These might include family members, venture capitalists, strategic partners like key influencers, key opinion leaders. These investors always have a vesting period, and we'll cover what that is. The second round is usually happening together with the third round. It's the actual IDO. It has a private round and it has a public round. The private is for selected community members. They require KYC. This might be with or without vesting period. Usually nowadays it's getting more into having a vesting period. But early in the days, private IDOs didn't really have a vesting period, but today there are. And public IDOs, they always require KYC, and nowadays again usually they have a vesting period. And the fourth one is a token launch on the exchange, which is available for everyone. So how to get into an IDO? First of all, you will need your own wallet, like MetaMask, which we covered in the past session. You cannot use a central exchange wallet. If you don't know how to do it, look at my previous videos. Also, certain countries are banned from IDOs. Every single time you participate in an IDO, you need to go through the KYC process, which we covered in the past as well. This is usually not done by the project, but by a third party like Fractal or BlockPass. Pretty much every project is launching on one or two networks, but it doesn't run on all networks at the start. It can be Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, Polkadot, Solana, Cardano, Ethereum, Phantom, and Avalanche, and so on. Each platform have their own launchpads. So like Polkastarter is running on Polkadot. ScaleSwap actually is not only on Polygon like on the slide, but they are also on Phantom. That's where they ran their last IDO. CarStarter on Cardano, but there are many others. And if you want to have a look at, just look at CoinGecko and look at for the launchpad category, there are plenty of those. Actually this year was pretty much about launchpads. A lot of new launchpads started this year to help new crypto projects. If you want to participate in an IDO, the requirements might differ, but usually what you need to have is have a token of the launchpad. So for example, if there is a new crypto project starting on Polkadot and they are using Polkastarter as their launchpad, then you need to have the Pulse token to be able to participate in the IDO. If a new project starts on Polygon and they use ScaleSwap as their launchpad, you will need to have the SCA token to actually have enough ScaleSwap to participate in the IDO. So what is the process to get into an IDO? It's relatively simple. First of all, you will need to pick the project and the launchpad. Make sure that you follow the legit channels. There are a lot of fake bots and channels on Telegram and Discord as well. The best way is to go to the company's or the project's website and go directly from there to follow the Twitter account and to sign up on Telegram or Discord. Both on Discord and Telegram in the announcement channels, there will be announcements how to get whitelisted. Usually you can sign up both for private and public pools. And most of the companies use Gleam or Google Forms to do the whitelisting. Right after the whitelisting, you will have to go through the KYC process. As mentioned before, usually through a third party like Fractal or BlockPass. If it is required, buy tokens for the launchpad. Once you had all the requirements, let's say you even have tokens for the launchpad, make sure you are an active member of the community. But quite often luck is needed to make it to the whitelist. If you are not successful, don't give up, try it next time. Another important thing that you need to know that IDOs have a minimum and maximum amount of allocation. So even if you really like the project and you get whitelisted, you cannot just invest $10,000. Usually it's about a couple of $100 that you can invest. Make sure that you have that amount on the required network. When the IDO starts, it's usually first come, first served basis, so timing is very important. These IDOs have a certain set time given either in UTC or EST. Make sure that you're there in front of your computer and go to the Launchpad site at the selected time, and even before that. Because there are a lot of people trying to buy, especially in public pools, guess wars often happen. So make sure you set your grey wisely. You don't want to have your transaction expired because it cannot get into the block. But at the same time, you need to be fast. So you don't want to spend too much time setting your way. Again, even if you get whitelisted, it's not guaranteed that you actually get some tokens allocated. Once you are successful, you will need to claim manually the token allocated for the TGE, the token generation event, on the Launchpad site. And as we talked about, there is quite often vesting, so you cannot get, let's say you bought for $100 100,000 tokens. It might happen that you only have access to 30% at the TGE, at the token generation event, and the rest of the 80% in the upcoming month. As a summary, IDOs are one of the riskiest, one of the most lucrative opportunities to get wealth in the crypto world. Quite often, even with a vested period, you can get 50 up to even 100x, which is rare, but usually you can get easily 5 to 10x on your $200-300, which is obviously great, especially if you do a lot. You need to have KYC. So if you are from a country that is banned, or you are not ready to your KYC, you will not be able to participate. Also, quite often you will need to have enough token of the launchpad. So let's say if you're on engine starter, you will need to have the engine starter token. If you are on scale swap, you need to have some scale swap tokens. If you are on Polka starter, you need to have their tokens, which can be quite pricey if you want to participate in many IDOs as you can, because you need to invest on those on the tokens of the launchpads. So again, pick your own launchpads, pick your own projects, be wise about it. The other important thing, IDOs happen at a certain time, and that's why you can often experience gas wars. So I like Polygon because even Polygon is very, very cheap, and even if it goes up with 10 times, it will still be under $1. But if you do something on Ethereum or Binance Smart Chain or even on Phantom, it can get really crazy. And once you successfully bought, let's say you went through everything, you will get only a certain percentage at the TG. That's what they call vesting period. So if you buy, let's say, 100,000 tokens for $100, you don't get that 100,000 token immediately. What they call TGE, the token generation event, you will get a certain percentage. It's often 30-40%, and then the rest is vested. What it means that you can claim it, and every couple of months. It depends on the project. Some give you 50% then token generation, and the next 50% might be 10% at every month for the next 5 months. Others do 33%, and then every 2 months you get another 33%. So again, look at that, understand that, how that vesting period works. Again, do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. I like IDOs. They are very lucrative, but they are also very risky, and quite often you just participate in a project that it will be a dud, and they just look for some initial money to fund their developers, but they don't have long-term plans. So make sure you do your own research. If you have any questions, if you want to learn more, I have a friend, Tech Fanatic Official, and he has awesome videos on upcoming IDOs. I will try to cover a few maybe in the future as well. Let me know how you like this video. Please like and subscribe, and looking forward to see you again. Take care.